seen Homes and Minds so far this whole
Oh,
series. Hopefully we get something a little bit different a bit later on. But for now, we have this, and it's a snow map. I don't know if you're using the No Snow mod.
no, and I'm gonna get so blamed about it. I haven't been able to install it. The
I
Windows 7.
I'm never that concerned about the snow, to be honest. It doesn't bother me so much, but yeah, I know a lot of people dislike it and would rather use no snow. Of course, map is Oasis. Not really a lot to say about this at the moment because
Yeah, well,
it's just
actually, I have a lot to say
it's
about this map at the moment, at this situation.
oh,
We
okay. In this
already
situation,
see the huge thing for Jordan
team.
here, which is that the main wood is not far away. Sometimes in 1 versus 1 games, and even team games also, the wood can be disastrously far. It can be like absurdly far, like in the middle of the map, and that's actually a really hard situation for a player if the other player decides to go aggressive, because the situation is usually that it's easier for him to wall, so he can always just try to force too strong reaction out of you, and then he just walls his own map himself, and that gives him a huge advantage in the later stages of the game, because the options that the other player basically can do at that point is to try to break the other player's walls, or just wall himself, and then his army will be useless. So it's hard, man.
Yeah, and it's hard to say whether well, we don't know whether Viper's wood is near or far. It could be that the center wood is really big, or it could be that it's on Jordan, more towards Jordan's side, and that is, of course, what happens in random map.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this villager here. It
Should be
gets
okay.
away. It got one hit down here, I think, so it gets a bit dangerous in that situation, but good save by Jordan. Jordan already has 4 villagers at the wood, so we're most likely gonna see a truss from Jordan. We'll just have to wait and
Yeah,
see how it turns out.
could Drush. I've seen quite a few Drushes on Oasis before, and as you say, four villagers to the wood does kind of indicate that. We'll see if he goes and takes any gold, or if he's really late getting a loom.
The map is okay-ish for Jordan. It's not too bad, but it's not good either. So, as you can oh, and the
Ooh.
scout comes, and it gets small damage on it. This is why I don't like super friendly matches for competitive games, because in that situation, as you could see, Jordan just waited for the villagers to bump into the scout. When in that situation, Viper could have stole all the 4 sheeps if he wanted to.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I actually remember a game where where Cowan, Arch Cowan,
Yeah.
or either Red Champion, I forgot which one it was, but he stole all 4 sheeps under the town center.
Nice. As you can see as well, Jordan's starting to take some gold there, so he is indeed going to go with a drush. And Viper may not see that, because he may not come back and check the gold in each of the gold piles right there. So this could be pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry guys, had to alt tab for a moment. Let me know if there's some errors in the stream.
Ugh,
I had a
getting a bit
workout.
tired.
Yeah, I had a workout today, and I need my second meal after the training. Otherwise, I always start to yawn a bit. You know, isn't the word yawn? When you do
Yawn?
like when you do like
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
That's the yawn.
yeah. Need my blood sugars high. do.
I'm just gonna post to YouTube that we're streaming at the moment.
Yeah, well, the marketing for this round was kind of poor because I heard it last night.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I will decrease the game sound. Oh, sound volume is quite high actually. Because some people are getting mad at the bird sound.
Brilliant.
Yeah, but I know what they mean. It's like, it's
Yeah.
gonna be so fucking painful to hear.
Just shut up.
Yeah.
And oh, they started playing again. Oh, they're continuing. I was tabbed out the whole time.
Yeah, one interesting thing to note here is that, okay, Jordan cancelled the Militia. I was really enthusiastic to see the famous 5 Militia trust from Hans. Because that can actually throw you,
Yeah.
it get you off guard, really. Because you're planning like, your plan is to villager fight the other player's Militia. And then you notice that there's 5 Militia coming at your base, and that, that's exactly what the Vipers are trying to do here. But if Jordan can flank the villager here, he can actually do a lot of damage, and he does. Oh, but it's the AI of Age of Empires. It's so random sometimes.
Yep.
Oh, and he blocks it! Go inside! Oh no, and he gets it walled. But the good thing for Jordan going on is that he has the gold, he controls the gold at the moment, and he knows that Viper can't be going archers anytime soon, or fast castle 8.
Of course, yeah. That was pretty good. But yeah, as you say, the 5 militias is really unexpected. And of course, if you keep them alive and upgrade them to man-at-arms once you reach Feudal, they could be really annoying to have to deal with.
Yeah, that's kind of a Chinese style to play the matchup. If you remember FG... Wait a moment, it wasn't FG... I think it was Feeling who used to do it a lot. And also, also Good Boy, and also... wait a minute, it was this... I forgot what his nickname was. 223K, something like that. It's really hard. It's really hard to pronounce, but yeah, that guy. I have always said that guy has always been better forward than Good Boy, and all the Good Boy fans have been like trying to lynch me for saying that. But I don't know if you were around when I first called that the Good Boy's forward is really easy to counter. And I was playing Master of the House tournament, and everybody was like, "Okay, you're gonna be playing him in a while, so prove it, man, prove it." And then I won him. Now I have the eternal right to brag about it.
Of course. Yeah, I think I remember seeing that tournament actually.
Yeah.
There were some pretty good games from there. And
yeah,
there we go.
I think it was one of the best tournaments, like organization-wise. At least for me, it has been one of the best tournaments I've ever organized. And that was mostly because of Buga. Buga was a really fresh moderator at those times. I think it was his first tournament, and he is just an excellent moderator for the tournament. So.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, really annoying for Viper. Jordan gets the units inside.
Well, his militia were actually already inside. He only realised that he was building a wall when he sent that spearman in there.
Oh, don't lose that spearman, that's so important.
He's going to take out that villager though, and he has, well, he's not prevented the wall, but
and he's not entirely walled, it seems.
No.
Oh,
no, I think he probably is, actually. Hard to say just yet, and,
The funny thing is that these 3 militia are... he gets inside. Yeah. I told you, it was open.
The 3 militia,
he's gonna lose the archers.
Yeah, not good for him.
Oh, he's just trying to get the villagers. I kinda like the decision.
And he's doing a pretty good job of it as well, actually. He's picked off quite a few villagers with these militias so far, so he's made them worth their cost.
Yeah, at this point, if I were Jordan, I would probably stop making archer entirely. Because it's kind of hard to penetrate that wall.
Yeah, of course,
later on the game because of the hill. So I don't know. It's hard to make decisions in game, you know. It's always easy to call it from the studio here, but
of course, definitely. So, what options have we got on the table right now? Well,
kill the villager! Oh. Kill the villager! Get it!
So close! 3 HP! Yes, he's got it! Yes, he got it. There we go. And finally, the Viper managing to complete his wall off.
Viper's so happy.
At long last, he did lose, what was that, 4 villagers in the process. But nevertheless, maybe...
Okay, this is a good idea from Jordan. He's
going around the other side. Yeah.
Because actually, Viper needs to mine more stone if he wants to wall the other side, I think.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's quite a lot of stone wall right there. And, oh no, he's not towered.
Yeah, Viper is gonna be so annoying with these scouts. Just mark my word. Okay, see, so he already lost 80%.
Yeah, one is almost dead. Yeah, he's got
Viper!
No. He's got it, surely. No, yes. So low. 2 of them so low. Wow.
And he got experiment.
How did he not kill 2 of those scouts? Oh man.
Sometimes stuff like that just happens.
Yep.
But he's gonna be so annoying with these guys.
Of course.
Actually, I was kind of disappointed at his first engagement. It was kind of bad.
Yeah. He's got 3 HP left on both of them now, and up to the castle age for Jordan. And maybe we will see him try and breach those walls.
Yeah.
Really quickly, or he's just gonna boom it out. We'll have to see. It could be pretty similar to the last game, actually, in that regard.
Yeah. Jordan started his archer production, or he's just making 1 archer inside the archer range, so that Viper has to keep guessing if he's building archers or not. So I really like the decision. He's not adding any more archer ranges, he's not adding a stable either. So. It might be some sort of mini boom for Jordan, and then going for like a really fast Imperial Age or something similar, because he doesn't find any stone at the moment.
True, he does have
and he
enough...
gets the 2 scouts. That's kind of unfortunate, because those can be really annoying for monks trying to get them relics. So
yeah, he does have enough wood now for a couple of town centres as well, and he's just about to break through this wall up here. I'm not sure if Viper's realised, but Jordan is through, and he's sending those archers on through as well.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, he must know. There we go.
Okay, so now both players know that they're going army at some extent. Jordan's just trying to keep these archers alive before he gets the crossbowman upgrade. But I think it's gonna be a bit hard, although he will succeed actually, if he doesn't fuck up.
It's never too late.
Yeah, but he can't kite anymore, so that's gonna make a huge difference.
And Viper coming out with cavalry archers, that makes a lot of sense. He obviously has got a gate in his wall. He can go and try and pick off as many of Jordan's villagers as he can with them, and obviously if Jordan is having a hard time getting into Viper's base, Viper can quickly plug that hole. He could use that to his advantage there.
Yeah, I kind of like the decisions from both players, because all of these options should actually work pretty decent.
Yeah.
But Viper, he should be already behind in economy. So I like kind of the mano a mano attitude from Jordan. He's not afraid, because he doesn't want to wall. He trusts that his economy advantage will be enough for him.
Yeah.
One thing I would like to see him at the moment is town watch. He definitely needs a town watch, and he needs outposts on the map.
To get an idea, of course, which direction the Viper is coming from, give him that extra bit of warning, so he can go and send his cavalry archers to deal with it. Has he got husbandry? Oh no, he wouldn't have husbandry yet. He's not got a stable.
Yeah, this is a classical situation where you should get the ballistics early on. Because most likely you're gonna play against a player who's gonna make a lot of cavalry archers and he's trying to raid your base from different directions. So every time he tries to raid you, you always get a few units from him. And in the end you will end up having a superior army and superior economy. So definitely I would go for the ballistics here. Actually, this army from Viper, it's kind of powerful, but it doesn't have +2. Oh, and it's gonna lose few cavalry archers. Good
Nicely
job.
done with that spearman in there as well.
Yeah, getting 2 cavalry archers is really nice.
Pushing him away, and he is going to go break through the wall on the left-hand side. See what he can do over there. Of course, Viper's army in the wrong place at the moment. He's probably going to quickly send them over.
Yeah, here we go. This is the raiding I was talking about. Jordan is actually reacting and he's making the ballistics. Of course, first making the university and then we go. Oh, Mangonel hit. He needs to get back. He needs to get back. And good reaction from Jordan. Didn't lose a lot of units. But actually, these cavalry archers, he got 3 villagers with those 3 cavalry archers. So definitely worth it for Viper here.
Yes, why did he do that? No! Of course, the Mangonel didn't kill any cavalry archers, but it really did weaken them, and it would have made it so much easier for the Viper to clear up that army had it stuck around much longer. And now, obviously, going to keep them around there, keep them out of harm's way, and Mangonel of his own coming out. More cavalry archers as well. What a surprise.
Yeah, but definitely, personally, I would have went for ballistics instead of the Mangonel. Because the Mangonels are gonna get pretty useless when you have up around 40 to 60 cavalry archers yourself. So actually, Jordan could have raided here on the north just a bit. He could have put his cavalry archers next to that blacksmith and just harass the wood a bit, but he decided not to, and he definitely needs to re-lumber his wood because his villager. Oh, and we have a fight here going on somewhere. Okay, Viper is bringing his Mangonel forward. Yeah, he's moving out,
and Jordan bringing his army on the left back round. He knows Viper's got a pretty decent-sized army over here.
Yeah, Jordan's kind of neglecting his economy a bit. He's mining gold only from 1 gold mine, and his villagers are kind of bouncing from each other a lot, especially on the wood and the gold. So
yeah, he did just get town watch though, give him a little bit more line of sight.
Yeah, good job by Jordan recognizing the situation and going for the town watch. 75 food for, let's say a situation where cavalry archers sneak to his wood at the north. 75 food is not a bad trade for that.
No, this is quite nice. He's almost through these trees here, and if he breaks through, he could easily send some cavalry archers across the middle to this wood camp.
Yeah, and it actually might be open from Viper's side too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, both players have ballistics, and Viper has a lot of cavalry archers. He has a lot of cavalry archers.